You know, some of this stuff doesn't always start in the United States.
Sure.
A lot of it starts in the people we fought with years ago, Great Britain. Yes. Dr. Death is peddling suicide in Britain. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among people ages 15 to 29, taking the lives of some 800,000 each year. But some want to add to that number. This is an Australian physician, is one of the world's most vocal advocates for physician-assisted suicide. The article begins, "It is a sunny Saturday afternoon in Covent Gardens, and we are all learning how to kill ourselves." Isn't that the way to start an article?
Oh, boy.
It is, the name of the organization is called Exit International. Exit believes that control over one's life and death to be a fundamental civil right from which no one of sound mind should be excluded. And it goes on that he wants more people to die. And how long have we been hearing that since it started out? Global warming,
Oh, yeah.
which brought to my mind last weekend, are the cities getting smaller or larger?
Large.
Are they taking away pavement or putting down more pavement?
Put it down.
Which is hotter, that pavement or grass?
Okay.
I wonder why it's getting warmer. You're taking away the grass and you're putting in stuff that's reflecting the heat back up. Years ago, I forget, what city did they make down in Southern California for retirees?
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, there we go. People were saying, why would you put a retirement center down there where it's so hot out in the middle of the desert? But after they put in all of the lawns and the golf courses and everything, it actually dropped the temperature there. Yeah. Okay. Next. Coming from Great Britain. Yeah. An executive agency of the United Kingdom's Foreign and Commonwealth Office has issued a report demanding that seminaries include queer theology in their courses for students, and confirming even Sunday schools must have teaching of LGBTI beliefs. This stunning document was released by Wilton Park, of which is part of the Foreign Office structure. It also demands that the Bible be reinterpreted to make it compatible with the LGBT ideology. Once it is accepted that any ideology can be imposed on those who hold conscientious disagreement with it, a very significant backward step has been taken both in relation to freedom of religion or belief and human rights generally. So I wonder how many of the Christian organizations are going to bow to the government. And it goes on to say more. Next, comes from the United States. What would you do? And we know this is coming when you can't buy or sell. So, how do you think that's going to start? It is starting. Is it time to get rid of cash? Does anybody know who Visa is? Everybody know Visa? Oh, yes. Wonderful friend that most people have in their pocket or purses. Credit card company Visa believes now is the time. It is spearheading efforts to help 50 restaurants go completely cashless. It will give up to 50 food service companies, whether it's a restaurant, cafe, any food place, $10,000 to make the transition into using digital currency exclusively. These restaurants, cafes, food trucks will accept all sorts of digital currency, but not paper money. This is their wonderful headline. At Visa, we believe you can be everywhere you want to be, and it should be easy to pay and be paid in more ways than ever, whether it's a phone, card, wearable, or other device. With 70% of the world or more than 5 billion people connected via mobile services by 2020, we have an incredible opportunity to educate merchants and consumers alike on the effectiveness of going cashless. So I'm going to probably assume that most of your restaurants that are United States wide is going to take them up on that, because most people already paid with credit card. Olive Garden, most of your buffets, everybody usually just a credit card makes it easy. Everybody uses a credit card for internet, otherwise you can't get anything off the internet. So as soon as that happens, it will be easy to say, I'm sorry, but your credit card no longer works.